We are going to make a light up spooky paper castle. And so what you'll find in your kit is some construction paper of different colors. You will find this little tea light that lights up like this. You will also need the tape from the art bag. You need some scissors and you'll need some glue. Best if you put it onto something like more flat, like a lid from a jar or something like that, than if you tried to squeeze it out the bottle for this. So what we're going to do is build the castle mostly of turrets. So turrets are the round part of the castle, and sometimes they have a pointy top. There's a video link on your kit that goes to a video about the different parts of castles and how they were built. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the first turret. We're going to put it onto the piece of cardboard that's in your kit. So maybe your cardboard is plain. You also have paint in your art bag, so you can go there and paint it a different color if you want, because this is like the ground that the castle is on. So I'm going to have a red part for my castle, and I'm going to make, you can make it as tall as you want or as short as you want. I'll show you how they're all made, and then once you understand, then you can do all different ones that you might like. So here I'm going to cut out like a square, and I'm going to make my first turret the biggest because I want my tea light to fit in it because it'll look super cool. So as long as it's fat enough, like if you put it over it, it's fat enough to fit in there, because you can make skinny ones if you like, or you can make fat ones. It doesn't matter. But for the tea light, it has to be fat enough to fit in there. So I'm going to take just 2 little pieces of tape. I'm not going to overdo it with the tape because I don't need to use all my tape up on one piece of my building. Go. All right. So now it's taped together. And you want to kind of make sure that it's pretty flat because it has to get glued on there. So you want to make sure that whenever you taped it together, this part is all flat all the way around. It's going to glue on there like that. I'm going to push your tape down, make sure that it's good, and tape down. Okay, now I'm going to cut a little door to put my little light in. So I'm going to cut up and then cut up just about, I'm going to say, okay, it'll fit like that. I want mine to have like a little round part like castle wood. You could do flat, whatever you like. And then see, it'll go in there like that. But I also want a window up here so that the light from the candle, the little tea light, will go up, right? So I'm going to, like whenever you want to cut a hole in the middle of a paper, you want to make like, I'm going to push it down a little bit and make like almost like I'm going to fold it, but not all the way because construction paper will hold the fold. You just want to do a little bit. I'm going to make a snip so that I have a little start there. And then I can put my scissors in there and I can cut out whatever shape I want. So I'm just going to do kind of a circle. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's going to look good. There we go. There we go. Here's my circle window at the top. Okay. And then I want a little bit, like at the very tippy top, I want it to have that little castle-y look. So I'm going to snip all the way around, just little snips. And then I'm going to fold down every other one, and I'm going to snip it off. All right, now I have like a little castle-y top there. And then it's going to go in there like that. And then whenever I turn on the little tea light, the light will also come out the top. If you want to be extra fancy when you make your next turret, you can cut another hole over here. And then whenever you make your other one, here, I'll show you real quick. If you want to get the most out of your little light so that it goes into another one. If I make another little one, I'm just going to leave this one plain, just because I just want to show you real quick. Put my little 2 pieces of tape there to hold it together. Put those in the back so that nobody can see them whenever they look at it from the front. I'm going to cut another little door on the side here. I find it works best if you do a door, not a window, because I tried to do a window. A window didn't work very well to get the light from one place to the other. Then in the side of this one, I'm going to cut another little door. They don't have to be exactly the same size, but kind of, you know, over. All right. Then, if I put them together, the light will go, and I'm going to cut my little window. Maybe I'll cut another little door. And then I'll do another little window. Could also cut a window like this, like it's a little bit folded. And I just cut it out halfway, a little bit like that. And then you put them together, the light kind of goes into both buildings. Okay, and so now, if I want to glue my little things down, turn off my tea light so I don't waste the little tiny battery in there. I'm going to get my glue, and I will put it in there like that. There we go. I'm going to think, where do I want this to go? Like, is my castle in the back? Is this piece in the front? Whatever, I'm going to put it right here. Okay, and then I'm going to put my other little castle piece here. And then I have to leave them to dry. There's one more thing that I want to show you how to do, and that's how to make the little pointy part of it. That is, you're going to cut a little circle. You can take something that is like a circle shape, and you could trace it if you want. Or if you're good at just kind of making a circle, kind of doesn't have to be perfect. Make a slit in it, kind of halfway across. And then if you fold it, however much you want it to point, I'm going to show you that again. So here's the circle. There's just one cut in it. So it looks like it has a little mouth, right? This is actually called a radius, right? Because it's halfway across the circle. Then whenever I bend it, I just keep folding it around. I can make it however pointy I want it. And then I just put a tiny little piece of tape. Doesn't need much. Paper doesn't need too much tape to stay together. That makes like a little, it can't really go too well on that one. It's already there. You could put it on first. I made a little, so you can put it like that on there. So you can see. And you can glue. You can put a little bit of glue right on the top here. Take your finger, put it on the top. And again, with this kind of structure where you're just putting like, it's pretty fragile, you want to leave it to dry. Otherwise, you're going to be like, oh, why does it keep falling apart? It keeps falling apart because you didn't leave it dry long enough. That's all. So this is your spooky castle. And so you can level up, like you could find something else in your house that is of a different shape, like some empty boxes of any kind, or even like here I have this little piece of cardboard. I could do something with this. I could use white paper, and then I could color it with marker and then make the castle out of the white paper. Or say I have, like, if this was empty, I could use this for another building. I could find like a box, something like this. This box could be another part of the castle. You can always cover it with construction paper, or you can paint it. This kind of construction can be anything that you want it to be once you understand like the basic idea of how to glue it to the base, right? So I hope you enjoy your spooky castle. I hope you go online and learn about castles and how they were built. And